Hello everyone and welcome to another updated role guide in 2022. Hopefully not its definitive edition though. As you probably know, trader role is, we can say, one of the basic roles in RDO world and it was introduced back in 2019. However, it didn't get any sort of update since. Some will say that the role of Moonshiner is some sort of update or maybe a spin-off, but since it is considered to be a separate role and indeed can be started without Butcher's Stable, I don't think it is. So, first things first, as soon as you rank up a few first levels, you'll be invited to the city of Armadillo by Crips, where he'll be waiting for you in the store. You'll be able to start the mission and will have the chance to pay for the role right away. The price is the same as the price of other, as we agreed to call them basic roles, 15 gold bars. It's not a problem if you don't have enough gold right away, you'll be able to buy it any time after you finish the mission given by Crips. As with other roles, if you have limited amount of gold, which I'm certain you are if you're a beginner, you do not pay gold bars with real money, what I would suggest you not to do, since you'll devour RDO content way too fast, is to wait for the discount and get the role then. But even if you don't wait, it will probably be discounted by 5 gold bars, and that's the amount you can get in a day or two of grinding, and that's not big of a deal. Or at least it's not from where I'm standing right now. With just about 900 gold bars I can't spend on anything, but that's a topic for another video. Now I will assume you're past this point of buying Butcher's Stable and you became a trader. What should you know and do first as a trader? At first, you'll be able to sell only 25 trader goods in a small wagon you get in the beginning. Crips needs materials and 2 minutes to create one good for you to sell it. Now, the first important thing for you to know is that you shouldn't sell your goods until the wagon is full, since you won't get a bonus which is hefty, especially for beginners. So no matter if you have small, medium or large delivery wagon, you are selling only when it is filled with goods. But that's not the only thing to know about selling your wagon. After you have maximum amount of goods, you will have the chance to sell your goods to the local or distant buyers. As you would guess, selling to the distant buyer gets you more money, but there's a catch of course. Besides the obvious fact it takes more time to sell to the distant buyer, you will become a target to other traders who will be able to steal your goods and deliver it to a shady buyer at a different location. Stealing a delivery wagon to someone won't result in a payout in dollars nor gold, but only materials for thieves' own camp. And if thieves are attacking as a posse, the same amount of materials will appear in the camp of each member of the posse, not just leaders. If you would ask me if it's worth to hijack someone's delivery, I don't think it is, because it's fairly easy to fill your camp with materials. It doesn't save you too much time either. It is fun though. That's the best sort of PvP free roam shootout, no matter if you defend or attack. Now my advice for beginners would be to sell it to the local buyer if you don't have posse, cause selling locally can't make you a target to other players. You will still be attacked by NPCs who either follow you or are attacking the buyer at the location, so you'll have to kill them before making the sale, but it will be a lot easier. Selling with your posse will make it much easier to sell to the distant buyers, but even if you don't have permanent posse or a band of friends, you can always invite random players from the session to join you, and since they will earn 50% of the amount you earn, it is worth their time too. You as a leader will still get the promised amount, and no matter if you have 1 or 6 assistants, each and every one of them will earn the same 50% of your earning. Selling solo in a populated lobby in your early days in RDO will most likely end up in a gunfight with higher level players who got bored of the game and have nothing better to do. But what will happen if you decided to do long distance delivery and someone stronger than you attacks you and steals your wagon? Don't wait and don't chase him. Just leave your session, and if someone did get your wagon, he will be able to sell it, but you won't lose it. This is basically a win-win situation both for the thief and you, because as soon as you leave your session, he will, well, freely sell your wagon, while you, after rejoining the game, will get your delivery back in your camp and you will be able to sell it again without any loss of goods. If I still didn't persuade you not to do solo long-distance deliveries, there was a thing a long time ago, and I don't see the reason why that wouldn't be the case now as well, was an option to force solo lobby by slowing down your internet connection. If you use some software for this, but I don't think it is worth the hassle. It is debatable if you will be in a populated lobby anytime soon in RDO, so you can't even risk and try to sell long distance delivery solo after all. It's just much more fun if you do it with a posse. Now, I mentioned you need to fill your camp with materials. You get them by donating animal carcasses and parts to the butcher stable where Crips is eagerly waiting to skin them and make goods. You can skin animals by yourself, but this will result in less materials given to Crips by some unknown reason. He is probably using fat, claws, horns, and so on to create goods, but we are not here to determine the reason for this, but to understand how to provide most materials with the least time invested in the process. You can't donate fish nor raw meat you've got after you skin animals. And you can guess the simple math I'm about to tell you. Bigger animals provide more materials. Better quality carcasses also provide more materials, so try to hunt pristine animals and to hit them in the head, cause that's the best way to get perfect carcass and most materials. Some animals are too big to be brought to Crips, so you will have to skin them on your own and to donate parts separately. You'll get the most materials with 3-star panthers and cougars, while bucks provide a lot of materials as well. Bears, crocs, and other bigger animals you can't drag, but you have to skin will give less than already mentioned animals. Also, you can hunt down legendary animals after you become naturalist, and these will get you enormous amount of goods and are quite valuable for you as a trader. These animals are worth to you much more as a trader than as a naturalist, in all honesty, since the payout for sampling them is simply ridiculous. Besides filling your camp with materials, after every 25 goods produced, you will have to do the resupply of the butcher stable, and you have two ways to do it. Lazy way, pay 20 bucks and wait 10 minutes for supplies to arrive, or just switch lobbies and they will instantly appear. This brings 5 materials along. Or the grinder's way, or if you are short on bucks, you can always play a resupply mission, which doesn't take too much time and can be fun as well. It is also sometimes a roll daily challenge, so it can get you gold as well by doing it. And you can even get up to 20 materials as well, depending on a mission you get. You can't choose which mission will be given to you by Crips, but it is supposed that honorable players will get hunting missions more often than stealing quests, but that's not proven to be 100% accurate. Now, to get the most money as a trader, you will have to buy 3 things: medium delivery wagon, then the large one, and besides this, you should get the hunting wagon as well, because it saves a lot of time for you to fill a table with materials. These wagons in fact cost quite a few bucks, but these investments are worthy definitely. There is also one invaluable information for you as a rookie trader. Trader Roll has the most useful roll event of all, the trade route. This very simple event takes just around 10 minutes, and besides dollars and gold, you also get goods for your butcher stable. No matter if you shoot the most or the least NPCs while you do this event, after the train reaches its destination, you will get the same amount of goods as everyone else. Just don't leave the train before it reaches its final station. You just have to play this event every time you're invited to it, cause it saves you a lot of time. You can get the maximum amount of 18 goods for your butcher stable, which takes 36 minutes for Crips to create. Trade route happens twice a day, and a timetable is on your screen in UTC time, but you will have a link to the website which will give you all free roam and roll events timetable recalculated for your time zone. And that's it for Trader Roll, guys. This role is fairly simple but can get you a lot of dollars in a process. It is even more lucrative when there's 50% or double bonus money and experience, but regardless of bonus, it brings a lot of money in one run. I did create a bit longer guide for traders a year ago with all the cosmetics along, but this video is all you need until this role gets an update, no matter if you're watching it after it was aired or much later. I hope you will earn a lot as traders, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!